Oh, hello. Caught me building a snow cave here. What most people don't realize is that the first thing you want to do when you check into a beautiful Tahoe cabin like this is you've got to build a shelter. What we have here is 7 feet of pristine snow, made for excellent building conditions today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build this direction. I like to build all of my snow caves this direction, from the south to the north. There's no actual significance to that, but the ladies, they like to hear things like that. Goes to their heads. You're familiar with what happens from there. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to narrate throughout, keep you up to speed with what I'm doing. You might note that I like to have my shirt off when I'm in these conditions. That suggests that I am working harder than I actually am. And on a frigid day like this, beautiful frigid day, suggests that I'm a bit of a badass. Well, last thing to note is that the camera's at a bit of a cattywampus. This is only to suggest we are in the wild, and we could die at any moment. I'll keep you up to speed there as well. All right, that's about it. Let's get to dig. Oh, hello. You caught me again. So we're inside the snow cave, making great progress. It's looking quite nice. What we're doing here, this is a traditional drop-down foyer. Many people will pass through here for balls and cotillions and good time parties in the future. Behind you there's a couple bedrooms and a art studio with a nice French doors on the back side. You can see Guam. What I'm thinking of doing here is wiring this section for 220 or 221, but I'm thinking of putting a 8-inch up to an 8-inch monitor up here, plasma screen. It's March Madness and such, and I don't want to miss one of those plays. May sleep in here tonight, not yet sure. I'm gonna go to the bars tonight, and if you end up bringing a fine filly home, they tend not to like to sleep in snow caves on the first date. More of a third date kind of thing, I like to say. And it's nice to have this kind of gem in your back pocket, just to kind of impress them when they think that they've seen all you have to offer. So anyway, I'm going to keep digging here. I hope you're enjoying, and we'll see you soon. My sanctuary of dreams. Doesn't it look enticing? It should. Here we are, going to bed. It's 12:30 a.m. I have to wake up in 6 hours for a conference call, and you have to ask, what is a spatula doing up at this hour?
So, this is the interior of a snow cave with a blanket. I have a blanket and I have architecture. Anyway, this is my snow cave. I hope it doesn't collapse on me in the middle of the night. If it does, it was really nice knowing all of you.
So here we are, back at the snow cave. You are familiar with the project from yesterday. It actually proved to be brilliant shelter last night. Winds were whipping, howling outside my door, and I felt completely safe in my new home. But now the sun is shining, the storms have passed, and what to do with a beautiful day but to lay in it. So I fashioned a bit of a daybed here to get some rays. I've also designed it specifically so that as the sun tracks across the sky, as it tends to do, we'll get nice reflection off these windows and help with those nasty tan lines that tend to get people pointing at you in public. So, really making good progress now. You know, as the afternoon wears on, even in snow cave building, the temperatures really do rise. Upwards of 36 degrees outside right now. I find that the perfect opportunity to remove my shirt, if only to express the idea that I am extreme. I'm like a walking bag of frigging Doritos, dipped in your favorite hue of Gatorade sports drink. I like to play hard, I like to work hard, and I like to stay out late. Don't tell my wife, but I'm not actually part of that book club she thinks I am. Alright, let's keep digging, see what trouble we can find. You know, I don't always build snow caves, but when I do, I build this one. It's quite a feat. It's quite a way to spend your afternoon. it's quite interesting to spend this much time on something. It's a passion of mine, and to move on and to have people stumble upon it, and then in spring it's gone. It's like I'm a ghost. I'm an architectural and ecological ghost, and I get off on that. I love that bit of my life, and I'm going to keep deepening this, see if I can't get back to that art studio that I was telling you about yesterday.
What I've gone ahead and done here is created a second sunlight by stepping through the middle of my igloo. God damn it. But, oh well, it's melting fast. It's alright.
Oh, look at this. This is rare to find in these conditions. This is East African broad crystal snow. Makes it into the Sierra patterns at times. Very nice to see, quite tasty. I might have a little snack here. Yeah, lovely taste, good texture. Definitely keep me going for the next 12 minutes or so. I'm going to look for more of that. Try it next time you're in an ice cave or building one for a friend. Alright, I'm going to keep going here. I'll see you in a few minutes. Because this is a futile hobby, thankless job, building snow caves from town to town, moving on. People show up, they have no idea where the snow cave came from. It's my signature on the landscape. It's my gift to the people. Until, of course, spring comes, and then there's no real proof that I was ever on Earth at all.
I'm trying to make the snow cave into a snow tunnel. It's like a tunnel without actual machinery in it, but a little bit of a pit here. It's quite nice. And then we've gone down to ground level and just had this breakthrough here to the other side. It's a bit of a snow cavey metaphor for what we might try as humans. Less wars if we could all just connect with one another. That's what this is. So I'm going to try to dig through to the other side and make this a snow tunnel. I'm not sure I'm going to sleep in it tonight. We're melting quite fast here. No matter how old you get, it never gets old to build a fort. That's what we're doing here. It's a good time, it's a good project. But the other thing that doesn't get old as you get older is throwing shit. So, some of these larger boulders are breaking away here. It's quite fun to grab them, something like this, and toss them down and watch them explode onto the concrete below. And we go! Poof. Poof. Poof indeed. Possibly we go through this way now. Ow! I first travel through the ice cave. Now a nice tunnel. Going to the other side. I want to fix this end so that it looks as immaculate as that end. Don't worry about this end. Alright, here we are. You can really detect the difference in quality of the snow on this side. A month ago we built a snowfa, an entire living room set out here, and you can tell this looser snow, it looks like the white crystal East African, but it's not. It's actually the Sierra mimicking the East African. It's very tough to detect. You don't want to eat that. The other is fine though. And this is the beautiful Tahoe cabin shelter. I kind of want to have a bit of a party in here. I should invite some friends. They can't come until this weekend. I will definitely bring the guitar out and have what's possibly the first snow cave guitar jam ever. I just have to pick my song. Looking back on what I've learned and accomplished in the last 24 hours, it's not much, but it's mine. We'll see you for the guitar jam. Thank you for hanging with us. It was a good day. Hello! Caught me in the guitar jam, I promised you. It's a little difficult here, tight quarters and such, but the novelty of it is what I'm for. I'm not sure a guitar jam has ever been had in an ice cave before, or a tunnel, I'm sorry. It's a little difficult to play as well. I'm slightly out of tune,
and it's quite cold. My fingers are not quite working well, and I also suck on the guitar, so all those things are mixing together. You and I. Oh, hello. Caught me having a bit of a read here before bed. It's a good time story called The Road. Very optimistic. I can only imagine that ends well. What many people don't understand is that once you build your snow cave, or your snow tunnel in this instance, your work is not done to really bring out the architectural marvel that it could be, to bring out the personality a little bit. It's all about good lighting, and I've gone ahead and fashioned this lamp here out of snow, ran a wire from the house, screwed in a light bulb, and boom, good lighting, good times, good reading. So I wanted to thank you for being here for the last 24 hours. It's been an adventure. It always is. I hope you join for the next one. Could be in the backyard next time. Get a little crazy at the spa, huh? Alright, this is melting fast. I should go, or you might witness the demise of the man that is me. Cheers. It's quite a nice view from up here. Just wanted to bid goodbye. We've had a good dig here for a couple of days. Helicopter's coming. I like to play a little hide and seek in the woods before they come and actually find me. So, I'm going to pull the ripcord on this one. Thanks for joining. I hope that there's no rocks underneath me, because I'm out.